Hello, wonderful traders. In today's edition, I'll be talking about change of character, which has its short form as CHOCH. I'm going to be telling you how to use CHOCH and how to identify it at each point in a price delivery action. But first of all, I need to discuss some terminologies used in SMC. And one of the terminologies that confuses most traders is a CHOCH, which is a short form of change in character. As you can see, I have listed it here. One, CHOCH, change of character. We have another terminology called BOS or MISS, if I should include that. It simply means break of structure. We have the third one as LL. It means lower low. And we have the fourth one as LH, the short form of lower high. We have also HH, a short form of higher high. They are all very vital terminologies that are used by traders in order to interpret price delivery or candlesticks. So I'll be going over first of all to tell you that we have types of price delivery. There are basically three types of price delivery. The first one is the uptrend. The second one is the downtrend, and we also have the last one to be consolidation. So this is a sketch of how the uptrend looks like. It is a price delivery that starts from the bottom to the top with a series of higher highs and higher lows. You have price coming from this angle. It goes up, forming a higher high. It comes down, forming a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, a higher high. So an uptrend is a price delivery that takes price from the bottom to the top with a series of highs, highs, and high lows. Take note of that. This candle representation here is trying to tell you that if you come across price making a higher high and a higher low, before you can mark a swing point from a higher low to a higher high, there must be at least three candles. You must count at least three green candles forming at from the higher low to the higher high. The same thing applies to a higher high to a higher low. If you're going to mark your higher high to a higher low, there must be at least three candles formation. At least three candles formation. Though ICT, whom I learned from, said it should be four candles. But from my experience, I believe it is three candles just as I have shown here. So ensure it is three candles before you are marking. Minimum of three candles before you are marking your higher high to your higher low or your higher high to your higher low. Take note of that. I'll be showing some examples from the charts. We should look for an uptrend. Okay, over here we have an uptrend that is well shown according to price delivery. So from here now, if we are going to mark it this way, price started all the way from here and went up to this point, came down again, made a higher low. It went up again, making a higher high. It came down again, forming a higher low. This point, this was the lowest point here. It went up again, forming a higher high. At this point, it came down again, forming a higher low from this point. And then it's on a trend to a higher high. So this is a perfect example of an uptrend. As you can see, this is our higher low to a higher high to a higher low to a higher high to higher low, higher high. So just take note, it is a series of higher highs and higher lows for an uptrend. Now you can see the candles representation. You can mark it, you can see that at each higher lows or higher highs, we have nothing less than three candles lined up. This has about one, two, three, four, five. So that makes this higher low to this higher high valid. Over here, we had exactly three candles lined, and that makes it valid. We have here over eight candles aligned here. That makes it valid. Over here, we have over four candles, and these other ones were consolidating lined up here. That makes it valid. And same thing with here. But this might be the mistake of someone. Someone might want to take it from here. Let me take this off and show you what I mean. So this might be someone's mistake. Marking from here, you might take it here because this looks very well. So from a higher low, higher high, and then from this higher high, since it has three candles, you mark here. From here, you might want to mark it this way over to this place. Since this place feels a little bit higher than anywhere, mark it down. Please, this is wrong. This made it wrong because over here, over from this point to this point, we have just two green candles. Just two green candles. So it doesn't make this higher low to this higher high valid. Please take note of that. We're going over to a downtrend. A downtrend, much like an uptrend, is price delivery from the up to the down, having series of lower highs and lower lows. You can see price making a high lower high to a lower low, a lower low to a lower high, a lower high to a lower low to a lower high to a lower low, lower high to a lower high, lower low, lower high. Just a price delivery from the up to the down part shows your downtrend. We'll be going to look out for some examples for a downtrend. For a downtrend. This is an uptrend. This is an uptrend. Okay, over here we have a very long down trend as I can see. So marking it, you have your lower high from this point down to this point. You have your lower hill from here, your lower low. From here it is your lower low to your lower high, lower high to your lower low, your lower low to a lower high, a lower high to a lower low. That was the lowest at that region. This point, your lower low to your lower high, So that is just it. That is just it. A downtrend that has series of lower highs and lower lows, lower high, lower low, lower high, a lower low, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high, and a lower low. Take note of that. And the last type of price level I'll be introducing here is the consolidation. Consolidation. Now, this is when price is neither going up or down. It is just ranging at a position. This is called consolidation. When price is neither going up nor going down, it is called a consolidating market. We'll look up to see if we have examples of a consolidating market. I can see one. This is a consolidating market over here, but I'm looking for a perfect one that will give a perfect description. So over here is a perfect example of a consolidating market. You can see what price is doing over here. It is neither going up nor going down. Price was neither going up or down and from this point. When up, it's just consolidating within this range. As you can see, it was consolidating and then it had a breakout from this place and came back in, broke out from the support and went up again. So you can look out for more examples. You can see this is a consolidation. We can look out for more, as many as you want. We all have consolidation, we have uptrend. Oh, this is a perfect consolidation. You can see it. You can see it from this point. Price kept consolidating, just going up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, not giving us an uptrend nor a downtrend. So this is an example of consolidation. We will be going over to the next, which we call break of structure. Break of structure is very important to understand as a trader. Break of structure. I'll be taking my example from an uptrend. It works well with downtrend. A break of structure refers to when price goes above an old high. When price goes above an old high. This is an old high where money is residing. This is liquidity residing over here. A break of structure occurs when price, after building a liquidity, forms a higher low. And price is not just rejected at this point, but it breaks it and go above, forming a new high. That is what break of structure is called. So this is a break of structure known as BOS. Break of structure. We have another break of structure over here. We have another break of structure over here. We have another break of structure over here. Structure. I remove this initially. Let me just draw it back so it looks good on the eyes. Over here, we have our breaking structure. We have our breaking structure because we have money residing here. because we have money residing here. So price came all the way to this point and broke the structure and continued down more. So that is what now you understand what break of structure means. We should be going over to the main topic of the day, which is our change of character. The change of character simply means when price has a sudden change from an uptrend to a downtrend, or from a downtrend to an uptrend. So whenever there is a sudden move or a sudden change of price from an uptrend to a downtrend, we identify the point where price actually broke the structure, changing from an uptrend to a downtrend as our change of character. Now, here is a sketch of how it looks like. Over here, we have our uptrend with our series of higher highs and higher lows. Higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Over here, there was no higher low at this point, or rather, price went down and broke the old higher low, broke it and formed a lower low. That was a sudden change from an uptrend to a downtrend, forming a lower high and kept going down. This is a representation of a change of character. Over here, we have market moving down, taking the liquidity residing at this higher low over here. So you can see how it looks like. Change of character is a sudden change from an uptrend to a downtrend. Particularly, you have to take note of this, where there was no more higher highs formed. The price went down, taking the liquidity residing in the last or the previous or the old higher low residing here, took it and formed a lower high low and continued in a downtrend with series of lower highs and lower low. If you understand that, let me show you from the candlestick an example of a lower of a change of character. Over here is our volatility 25 index on 4-hour time frame. We have a perfect example of a change in character or a change of character. And over here we have an uptrend and a downtrend, a sudden change from an uptrend to a downtrend. But you need to identify your change of character. So price started from here, it may formed a higher high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, showing an uptrend, showing an uptrend, a higher high, a higher low, a higher high. But when price got here, it was meant to make one more higher low that wouldn't, or rather, it went down more, cutting across the liquidity residing here. Take note, this is not the lower, because if you draw a straight line from here, it doesn't touch the body of this candle, it is just the wick. It cannot be considered a break of structure or a change in character. Rather, it is here. So the next movement was down to this point, creating a change of movement. So this tells us that this is a lower low, a lower high, 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 and thereabouts. So over here, we had our last higher low with price breaking here. as you can see, forming a change in character. So this represents a sudden change from an uptrend to a downtrend with a change in character. We'll go furthermore to show you more examples as you look out if I will see more where price had a sudden change either from an uptrend to a downtrend or a downtrend to an uptrend. Over here, I can cite another instance. This is not so clear. Okay, over here now we have price coming from an uptrend, from a downtrend, and had a sudden change in price movement to an uptrend. And this is how we are going to mark it. So price started here, made a downtrend, continued a low high, a lower low, a lower 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 high, and price then continued downwards, but rather it created a higher low and broke this structure over here, forming an uptrend, which is called a higher high, a higher low, a higher high, and so on and so on. We have our change of character indicated here. That is our change character line here. So take it and do a back test. Continue spotting an uptrend having a sudden change to a downtrend, or a downtrend having a sudden change to an uptrend. It's a very strong price action movement whenever you spot a change in character. Whenever you spot a change in character. Thanks guys for watching, and try to practice it to become perfect. Do a series of back tests on different markets. I'm using volatility. It doesn't mean it doesn't work on Forex. Works on currency. Try it out, do back test, and become perfect in it. See you in my next video where I will be teaching how to trade with change of character. Thank you.